Let's talk about the top 3 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Number 1, Iron Man. It started it all. This was the first superhero movie done right in the modern era. There are several reasons why this movie has to be considered as one of our top 3 Marvel movies. Let's face it, Iron Man was a second-class hero until Robert Downey Jr. took that role to the next level. Iron Man didn't have the name recognition of the Hulk or Spider-Man, but this movie started the MCU and launched a golden era of superhero movies. Iron Man has become the leader of the Avengers and the signature hero of the MCU. If it weren't for the huge success of this movie, we may not have a number 2 or a number 3 on this list. Number 2, Infinity War 2, Avengers Endgame. This movie brought a conclusion to the first era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Endgame was hyped from the very beginning and for the most part delivered. Very rarely is a sequel as good or better than the original movie, but in this case, it's true. Not to take away from part 1, but Endgame offered an acceptable conclusion to the cliffhanger that ended the first movie. We all know they were coming back, but we didn't know exactly how. There was somewhat questionable time travel logic involved here, but it was overall a very satisfying movie experience that set box office records. Too often with movies, we don't get the feeling of closure and satisfaction, especially in the case of sequels. This was not the case here. Endgame was an enjoyable roller coaster ride that was well worth the price of admission and worthy of a spot on our top 3 list. Number 3, Captain America: Civil War. In my opinion, this movie deserves to make the list. Here's why. This was the first single character movie that had an Avengers level feel to it. It had enough of them in there to be an Avengers movie. This was the third installment of the Captain America series and a good follow-up to Captain America: Winter Soldier. Some would argue Winter Soldier deserves to be here in its place. Captain America: Civil War created an interesting scenario which split the Avengers and had them pitted against one another. The storyline also had movie fans debating on which side they stood on the issues. For me, the highlight of this movie was the battle between Iron Man, Bucky, and Captain America. Overall, this was an excellent addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What are your top 3? Do you agree with our list? Please comment below and let us know your thoughts. And remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.